Welcome back, and today what I have is a little trick that I just thought about that I'm sure most other people have thought about in the game. However, now with artifact material raid, we can really take advantage of it. Now, as we know, they've added background fights to everything, so pretty much what I could do is I could come in here, I could do a background fight on the melee stage. Or actually what I'll do is I'll do a background fight on the mage stage. Now, some people probably already see where this is going, but pretty much I will go ahead and use, we'll use 10 refills here. Why not? We'll use 2,000 stamina, background fight for 100 times, right? Now, when this background fight is going, we cannot do this stage. It's already a background fight going on. So previously, we couldn't be as efficient, so to say. Say with something like Gear Raid 3. If you were farming Gear Raid 3, you could farm 21 and then 20. But you couldn't just farm 2 instances of 21. Well, now, because of the way that they did Artifact Material Raid, we have a stage for mages and a stage for ground units. So if you have the gear to fit out to do both these stages with Power Dominance, which with Power Dominance is much easier, what we could do is we could come in here and we could say, I want to do 200 energy worth of this. Now, we do have to make sure to kind of keep track of this a little bit ourselves, because this only is 8 fights. I have 100 going on the other one. So what we do is we come in here, we go, okay, I want to do this as well. Well, with doing it like this, we have the most efficient farming on both stages. And yet we're still doing Artifact Material Raid, which we got one person who gets through. Hey, whatever, not that big of a deal. But as you can see, we could sit here, farm this, farm that at the same time, and we're getting double the meteorites for it because we're getting the ground fighter meteorite at the max efficiency, and we're getting the mage meteorites at the most efficiency. So I just wanted to come in, make this real quick, kind of explain, hey, this is probably a good idea to start doing. We are going to start getting a little bit more difficult tournament brackets because of this, because this was not showing me how much I gained in points. But what we'll do is I'll go ahead and end it after this fight, because we got another one getting through. Not really that big of a deal. I could just throw a lunacy visor on Magda, and that would take care of that. We wouldn't have that issue at all anymore. But let's go ahead and let this finish out real quick. We got another couple seconds of this fight. After this wave, the boss will come down and meet its demise. I should put Ardea down here instead of up here, because she would take out the boss a little bit faster, I'm pretty sure. So, let's see. We have 370 there, and let's see where we're at. I didn't even look to see if it actually was giving me tournament points. I'm sure it is, because it'd be dumb if it wasn't. I am in 4th place right now by 11,000 points. That is a ton. I was in 1st place by like 3,000, 4,000 this morning, but we're nearing the end of this tournament, so people are going to start really pushing it. I don't know if I'm going to try and push to 1st. We'll see. But as you can see here, 224 points there. Let's see. Do I have enough to do a 10 pull there? No, I don't. So what we will do real quick is we need to put a lunacy visor on Magda. who is a fighter and cultist. Yes, haha. I managed to remember. So let's go ahead and put a maxed out lunacy visor on her, and that should take care of that one straggler that was getting through. Not that it really matters. We'll do 4 fights here, see if that gets us the couple to do a 10 pull, and then we'll do a quick 10 pull. I really do want to... You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to take over one of them. So I have to start a new one and then take over it. So, get to see me, readjust some things. Unfortunately, the second run won't be in 3.5 times speed. It'll just be 2 times speed. So this one is pretty much done. As you can see, the melee one can be farmed pretty quick. I don't even think I have the fastest farming of it. I think there are faster. So let's go ahead and do this. And I didn't stop it fast enough. We'll go ahead and restart it. Ah, managed it. So let's put her up here, her down here, you there. We'll go back to 2 times. I did not mean to take it off of 2 times. I don't remember if I put her down first or Elowen, but we're going to do her. I think it was supposed to be Elowen. I think we will make do though. Let's go ahead and alt with both of them, and there we go. Next up is Arrogance. And then let's put that down to get us some more. We'll go ahead and put him down to give Arrogance a little bit of a boost. And then let's go ahead and alt with her. We could alt with her. Let's go ahead and put her up here. And we are cooking with gas now. There we go. Next thing that will happen is the boss will come down. And we will take out the boss by doing this. There we go. Let's see if that was a faster record. And we have... No. No, we do not. Okay, whatever. We need 2 more runs of that, maybe, hopefully. Let's do these 2 last runs. I know this is kind of dragging out a little bit, but at the end of the video, which should be in another minute to 2 minutes, we will do a 10 craft of potentially both, depending on how this turns out. And there we go. We have a full set of that meteorites to do a 10 pull. How close are we on this? We're quite a bit off on that, so I'll probably pause the recording and go ahead and bring you back when we're ready to do that one. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to pause this, and I will be right back with you as soon as we are ready to do a 10 pull of both. Alright, and we are back. So, now we have enough to do a 10 pull of the Titan Forge, Wisdom Forge, and we actually have enough to do a 10 pull of the Mythic. I don't know when the last time I farmed this was, but this is another thing you could do. You could farm one of them and then AMR 18, because it is still fairly efficient, and you can still get decent artifacts from this. So it's not a waste to farm this. It's just more efficient, so to say, to farm this because you do have a better chance of mythicals and no chance of the epics, which we will see, I'm sure, 1 or 2 epics at least here. and there's 4. One with, hey, a whaling skull. Okay, so I searched for a whaling skull for so long. I just recently maxed one out, so this will go towards the second one that I have. That will be promo 1 now. All right, so let's go ahead and get the ground forge going. Now the thing is, I've had better luck with this. I think it's just I've farmed it more, honestly, but I've gotten a lot more exclusives from the ground. So let's hope for an arrogance exclusive. No exclusive. However, we did get some fodder. So we could sell most of this, honestly, at my point. Some of them could be good for you, but I unfortunately don't have a 10 pool of the exclusive. But we do have this 10 pool here, so let's go ahead and get that out of the way and hope for Hex. Nope, but we did get a Tear of Twilight, Golden Scarab, and Spirit Siphon. So those 3 are amazing. The thing is, Tear of Twilight, I already have 2 maxed out. I probably go ahead and max out a 3rd. I might have 3 maxed out, honestly. I don't know. If I have 3 maxed out, it's just going to be sold. Golden Scarab, I have 2 maxed out. I don't think I'll need 3, but I'll probably build up a 3rd. And Spirit Siphon, I already have 3 maxed out. So they are very good. Unfortunately, not very useful for me. But that's how it gets when you get to the later stages of the game. You get really good stuff that you just can't use. So that will do it for this video. I think I am going to try and push to first place on this. I do have quite a ways to go, but with double farming, it should get me there much faster. If you plan on doing this, or if you find it helpful at all, definitely feel free to let me know in the comments below. One more quick thing. If you can't yet beat 21 and 22, which is completely understandable, they're very difficult in stat wise. They have the highest, almost highest BP required of most of the game. Gear Dungeon 1 and 2 are just as difficult at stage 10. But if you can beat 19 and 20, which have a much lower stat requirement, these 2 would also be good to farm, because you are getting more mithril and more potential meteorites. So if you can only farm these 2, it's not a bad idea to do it. If you are just farming 18 because that's all you want to do and it's easy, that's fine too. But you can farm 18 and 17 at the same time then too. But that'll do it for this video. If you plan on using this little trick, definitely feel free to let me know. I am curious on if you had thought about this before, or if I'm bringing it to you. Either way, if you could mention it down in the comments, and I will see you there. That'll do it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.